Questions continue over Wellington Stadium pitch as England return to Field of Nightmares. The troublesome drop-in pitch could place Wellington's Westpac Stadium under serious New Zealand cricket scrutiny on Tuesday, with fears it could be similar to the dud of 3 weeks ago. Alarming photos of the pitch for the 2020 Tri-Series match between New Zealand and England at 7 p.m. surfaced on match eve, taken by English commentator Ian Ward on Monday, showing a bizarre-looking strip with a large bare patch in the middle. It suggests the pace and bounce will be variable, which is a worry. Turf manager Hagen Faith, who oversees the Basin Reserve and Westpac Stadium, couldn't be reached for comment, but it is understood Wellington's unusually warm summer is partly to blame for some of the grass dying. An NZC spokesman said stadium management had been in contact about the pitch in the lead-up to the match. It's not aesthetically pleasing, but they, ground staff, tested the bounce on Monday, and it came through reasonably well. They have had some challenges in the preparation and there is an element of unknown, but we'll wait and see how it plays. Both coaches, Mike Hesson and Mickey Arthur, were unimpressed by the Wellington surface when Pakistan was skittled for 105 by New Zealand in the T20 International on January 22. The home batsmen struggled for timing, too, as they took 16 overs and lost 3 wickets in labouring to their target. In the previous international at the stadium, New Zealand were dismissed for 112 by South Africa's pace attack last February, unable to cope with the seam movement in a 159-run order defeat. "We haven't played on one at Westpac Stadium, that's the same for a while, so it's a bit hard to know," said Hesson last week of what his team might face. He was highly unlikely to have been impressed at first glance this time. Of the surface presented for the Pakistan T20, also New Zealand's most recent victory, Hesson said, "We're all well aware it wasn't a great wicket. It is understood ground staff have 3 drop-in pitches available, and the one laid for Tuesday night's game is different to the one used for Pakistan. Still, this one was enough to sound alarm bells, with the middle bereft of grass, which suggests preparation issues beyond ground staff's control." Pakistan coach Arthur said after his side's heavy defeat it was not a 105 all-out pitch, but added, "I'm not sure it was a great wicket. It looked like it would grip for the spinners and it did, and our batters said they didn't ever fill in. The balls were being spliced quite a lot and it was inconsistent." Anxious glances will abound soon after the 7 p.m. start, with officials crossing their fingers for an even contest between bat and ball. Fans paying $45 per ticket will hope so, too, with the 8,688 who turned out for the Pakistan game seriously shortchanged by the spectacle as batsmen struggle for any kind of timing. If it's another variable, bowler-friendly surface, NZC may ask serious questions about the stadium's ability to host the third ODI against England on March 3. In the stadium's near 20-year lifespan, the drop-in pitch has never been perfect, and was initially sluggish and spin-friendly. More recently it quickened up and seemed to improve, but in the past year it veered more towards being too paced with tricky seam movement. In fairness, pitches in Sydney and Melbourne for this Tri-Series have been poor, too. England have played New Zealand 4 times at Westpac Stadium and all were one-sided affairs, the Black Caps winning all 3 ODIs with ease and England cantering to a 10-wicket T20 victory in 2013, chasing 140. Opener Alex Hales, 80 not out of 42 balls, will hope for more of the same on Tuesday. England's last visit was 3 years ago when Tim Southee swung his way to New Zealand record figures of 733 and the visitors were skittled for 123, which Brendan McCullum almost knocked off on his own in rapid style before a full house. In 3 ODIs at the stadium, England's highest score remains 130 in 2008.